are here at the Metroplex Collectibles Show. I don't know why I always forget what that's called, right? But
yeah,
Yankee and I are here, and we're going to shop around. It's been a while since we've been to this event because they canceled the January one due to the weather. So as always, behind, as you can see, it's pretty crowded, pretty packed. A lot of people, a lot of fun stuff. There's always some interesting vendors here, so we're definitely going to have a lot of fun. And Yankee, what are you looking for?
mostly wrestlers, but I am starting to look a lot more into Funkos, mostly because I have a lot of Metallica ones right now, but mostly wrestlers right now. So let's see what we can find.
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can find some more games, and there's just some fun stuff that be fun to collect, or even things to introduce my kids to, my younger kids. Let's go, join the fun house.
Retro Fun House.
Look at this old Evil Knievel Scramble Man, as well as a Evil Knievel car and the Evil Knievel figure right here as well, and the lunchbox. There's the Fonz over there as well. Happy Days with the motorcycle. That's pretty sweet. I have no idea what these are. Let me know in the comments if you do. These are really interesting. They look like rats. They also look like giant boogers, but very creative. Look at his eyes pop. It's really interesting. There's the Kool-Aid snow cone machine right here. I remember that growing up. There's the Kool-Aid man right there. I also got here the Sega Sports Talk football with Joe Montana. Some interesting NES games. I think I've got all these though. Oh, what else do we got here? Okay. 32-bit Sega. I think this might be oh yeah, Game Shark. Okay. Got the Space Jam Michael Jordan figure from the Space Jam movie right here. And it still has the Kmart. Is that Kmart? I think that's Kmart. Yeah, I think that's Kmart. The Kmart sticker original on it. It's pretty cool.
Found this little original Ghostbusters. I guess this is Venkman, if I'm right. Yeah, it should be Venkman.
The eye popping Venkman. So this definitely is cool to see a whole bag of muscles. I bought these many times growing up. They were really cool to have because they were just different, all kinds of figurines, different shapes and sizes and colors. There's a poster of it as well of the muscles. I didn't have a bunch of them, but I did have quite a few because I pity the food. There's also a Toxic Crusaders with the original KB, right there, the KB price tag, headbanger from the Toxic Crusaders. Early 90s, I think 92, 93, I believe. I could be wrong. That's super cool.
So the cool thing about these were like the original toy belts that I would get as a kid. So it's crazy to see like all the ones that we've had for a while. It's like we have the white IC belt, which was in the 90s, but then also came back during like the 2010s. We have the penny tag team belts, the US belt that went from 2002 to 2020, I think. And then the spinner belt, I don't think it spins. Oh, it doesn't. But then we also had the version that The Rock pulled out. I forgot if it was before or maybe after Royal Rumble or maybe Elimination Chamber. But I think it's cool to still see these type of stuff just because I used to collect these as a kid. And it's always cool to like do like your own little matches and everything with like actual people with these type of stuff. But it's cool to see that though.
There's a Le Sabertooth 5000. Look at old Fred Flintstone styling and profiling in that. Still in box too. And the Flintstones Mobile. This is a classic from not just from the original cartoon. That was really cool. I'm guessing that's a model kit. Yeah, it's a scale plastic model kit. That's really cool. The Flintstones Mobile. These are cool to see. The Rambo weapons pack. I had Rambo growing up as a kid. It was really cool to see. Man, this brings back a lot of memories.
Not getting
all the Rambo stuff. It's really cool. He's got 3 still in box original Rambo packages. That's really cool, man. And then you got the 1987 Mobile Command Center, 100% complete. That's super cool. Look at that. It's got all the weapons. Got them. That's always the hard things too with the GI Joe stuff. Because I had some as a kid. Didn't have a whole bunch, but I had a few. Was keeping up with the missiles, keeping up with the guns and accessories and all that. I mean, that's really cool. It's even got the original figure that came with it. Really clean, great condition. It's got the holes and everything here that comes with it. Look at this. I mean, that's 100% complete. That's really cool figure or command center. So if you're at the toy show and you're trying to hide from people that may know you, put on these. Go disguise
Oh,
glasses with fake nose and eyebrows.
I might get this. So usually, for an 18-year-old guy like me, my music taste usually changes with, I go from Ozzy one day to Metallica another. But just recently, I started listening to a band called Primus, and Primus is low key starting to become one of my favorites just because I like their style of music. Because you think most bands, it's always a guitar that does a lot of it. No, Les Claypool decided to change the game in the 90s and said it's going to be the bass that does everything. And that's what I think is cool. That's what I think really makes a lot of people like bass nowadays. It's because Les Claypool invented that bass style to come back again to make more people want to get back to bass. So yes, holding right here in my hand is a bunch of like the VIP tickets from all the Primus concerts that they did in the Dallas area. And I think it's really cool because, I started listening to Primus probably like a couple weeks ago, and I might pick this up just to, put it in my room just to like cherish it. I am a big avid collector of wrestling. I've collected a bunch of stuff from AEW to AEW to WWE. I've even collected some stuff from the New Japan lineup, which is very hard and very expensive to get nowadays. But right here, this is the mother load for me, just because I'm a big avid collector. I have a list still I'm trying to complete. A lot of them were kind of hard to find, but I do sometimes like to go out of my list to collect other figures I don't have. So the ones that always catch my eyes are usually the ultimates. Ultimates for me are like ones that are pretty nice and actually give you that full detail that not a lot of the elites will give you. Besides maybe some here and there. But the one that I've always said is personally my favorite one has always been the Warrior one when he won against Hogan. I forgot what WrestleMania it was. I don't remember if it was 4 or 5, but I think it's very cool to collect figures from the old age too. So
This is the Bret Hart, Bill Goldberg, WCW Monday Nitro, WWE Elite, of course, collection. This is also considered Bret's last match, and also the famous Shield plate that Bret wore around his waist when Goldberg speared him, and he laid Goldberg out cold. There's Bill Goldberg. Bill Goldberg. So Phineas and Ferb Nintendo DS. Believe it or not, Phineas and Ferb is getting to be more collectible, and I can understand that for the kids that are now adults. I grew up with Phineas and Ferb. I recently sold off a Phineas and Ferb collection I had, and I sold it really fast, so that's pretty cool. Phineas and Ferb was a really funny cartoon to watch. Oh, I didn't see that. All right, so I don't remember how to say that, but luckily Heidi does. She'll translate. No, but I always like the soundtracks, especially with The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess, because I do have the other Zelda one for the Wii that came with the soundtrack. Those are really good soundtracks. Lumo, never played it, but it reminds me of Orko from He-Man. It looks really fun. Have you played this? Okay, she's honest. That's good. I haven't either. Little Dragon Cafe. This is one I've seen before, and I didn't buy it before, so I'm going to buy it now. It looks a lot of fun, and I think I'll enjoy this. So I'm going to buy these. You ever played Streets of Rage? Rue, look at that. Man, that guy's buff. I'm going to take you on in a heartbeat. Rue, though, Streets of Rage is a really good game. Played it recently again on Streets of Rage 4 Nintendo Switch I played. And Streets of Rage is just a great game all around. Holds up well. This is cool, man. I love board games. Clash of the Titans game. This is from the mid to late 70s when the movie came out. I remember it because I watched it a lot as a kid, but this is really, I never knew they made a game of this. Well, that's really cool. And then you got Pirate and Traveler. Never heard of that one. But if you ever read the Mad magazines, these were popular for a long time. And I think they stopped making them, or they recently brought it back. I could be wrong, but Mad Magazine, they always made spoofs on everything, from movies to TV shows to cartoons. They made a lot of spoofs, and they got a board game. Interesting. So it's been a while again since they've done this show, but tons of Pokemon, tons of vintage toys, modern toys. We've seen a lot of G.I. Joe, seen a lot of Ninja Turtles. I mean, there's wrestling, there's sports cars. There's a lot of great stuff there, a lot of cool things. Picked up some games. I like when a convention has a mixture of just a little bit of everything that everybody's looking for, and it's a lot of fun. People are willing and dealing. They're willing to make a deal with you. It's great, and the fact that it's free makes it even better. Do you remember the Batman, the animated series show that came out in the 90s? Probably the best Batman animated show. If you've never seen it, go back and watch it. It was really serious, but it was a kid's cartoon at that. They've got a whole line of them right here. You've got Poison Ivy. You got the Riddler. You got Bane. My favorite, which Mark Hamill, was the voice of. Oops, I don't want to mess up some of my stuff, but the Joker. Mark Hamill did a great job as a Joker. That was really a fun Joker. Penguin here. This one is a really interesting one because I don't think they should put him in a movie. But the ventriloquist and Scarface is one. There's Catwoman in the back. And then way in the back over here as well, you got Two-Face, Harvey Dent as well. Up top, you got the Ingrid and was it Arian? I don't know that one very well, but they're on there anyway. See, there's a name on right there. And then you keep going. There's Nightwing, there's Batgirl, there's Robin. Got almost all of them. There's even a couple back there as well. So the Batman, the animated series, great show. And there's the Batmobile actually from the cartoon in a box. There's the Batman with the Bat Cycle. This is pretty much the whole line of the Batman, the animated series. Again, if you've never seen Batman, the animated series from the 90s, check it out. So if you didn't know, they also have celebrities here. And this one's actually a vendor. It's Kermit the Frog. Kermit's here.
Well, that puts it to a wrap here at Metro Collectibles Toy Show. So, as always, we're very happy to always be here. We always come every month, but yes, always remember, Retro Funhouse, join the Funhouse. I'm Yankee, we're signing off.